What's up everybody, Doug Lane here, Fastlane Car Care. Got our 2023 Promaster here. I'm going to show you guys my mobile window tint setup for 2023. Let's start at the front. If you watched some of my other videos, you've seen the van. I'm not going to go through it a whole awful lot. Normally I have some candy up here to snack on and stuff, but got trash bags. This is all set up for flat glass. I've also got some towels, paper towels, got extra rolls up there. And I have an extension cord, brand new, because you obviously don't really need a heat gun for flat glass stuff. And then we got some spray away, we got some spare glass cleaner up here. And then currently there's a tarp up there too, but we don't really need to use that. Get to the pack out bit. We got the milk crate, is what I call it. I don't know what its actual name is, I don't remember. I really love these, super versatile. You can use it for a bunch of different things. You can sit your keg down in there and you can roll it around. You don't have to worry about it falling off or whatever. My bottom kit started running out of room, so I had to get one of these. It's the thin small parts organizer or whatever. As you can see, it got extra blades, Triumph carbon blades, and 1-inch razor blades. I got extra markers, extra stainless blades for both the scraper and for the, my NTs, my red dots. I have ultra fine, fine tip, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I mean, everybody's got their preference. I got extra scrubbies up here, obviously, as you can see. I got a handful of those. And I got a tape measure. And obviously some chiselers, one of which is customized, aka broken. So throw this over here to the side. We'll get to the meat and potatoes. Now again, I don't really like to do automotive tint mobile. I do it quite a bit, I just don't really like to. So if I was going to do a car, I would just grab my automotive pouch from inside and then, in the garage, throw it in here and we'd be ready to go. But even, let's just say I, forget it or whatever, I do have glass aid, I got dry shrink prep, I have a, this is not for auto, obviously. I do have a Fusion Hybrid, I've got glass aid, I've got another tape measure. It is not the easy read variety, but it is the Tint Whiz Max, so there's that. Underneath there we do have a spare NT style, knife. And we've got a, what the heck is that thing called? Anybody remember what this is called? I can't remember what it's called. I've got a couple of them. They're pretty nice, I like them. You need to put some slip tape on them, or else they'll scratch, or keep them sanded down. But pretty good deal. Oh, and another suede blade. I basically have duplicates of everything that I use in here, just in case I would need to. This one we can use for flat glass. It's the Fusion Redline extractor on a Fusion 5-inch handle, which is pretty nice. Tack cloth, 1-inch razor blade, which we use on flat glass and automotive, just depends on the size of the window. And these reach platinum. And everything kind of fits in here a certain way. We'll use that stuff in the morning, so it doesn't matter. Down below I have a spare heat gun. Like I said, I don't really like to do automotive, but sometimes you need to. So you got that. And then we've got some glass cleaner down there. We've got some masking tape, shop towels. We've got seam tape. A lot of people ask what you tape off seals with. This is just regular. This is the Home Depot version seam tape right there. You can use the Tyvek stuff. It's a little bit more expensive. Matt has his own Detroit Tint Studio special seal guard stuff. Haven't tried it yet. I don't think it really matters. Meat and potatoes for flat glass. For me, Fusion 8-inch. handle with the orange crush. You could certainly, you know, you can go with the red line or whatever, but I like the orange crush. I don't know. Basically, as long as you're getting all of the air bubbles out, you know, you don't have to run like a super stiff like red line most of the time. So here's my flat glass pouch. We got, you know, NT cutter. We got a marker in there. We have a small red line. Mainly because I guess this is a Fusion Turbo. It's a red Fusion Turbo. Mainly, I don't use this on automotive like ever. I'll use the orange one. So I just threw this in here. It is kind of nice for doing like front doors that have those little individual panes. Sometimes you can't take the frame off very easily. Or like in one case, I had a customer that has a brand new, like, it's a very expensive house and it was a very expensive door, so I didn't want to risk taking it apart. So it comes in handy having a little deal like that. And of course, our little Whistler is in there as well, aka little chiseler. And we're just carrying it around in a husky pouch, which kind of sucks. To be honest, it does fit. That does fit in there, it's okay. It just comes undone. Like, when you clip this, it loosens up as you like move and stuff, so then that thing's like, your pouch is sagging and it's annoying. But I wanted one that would fit the 8-inch blade. And then we've got the dollar store special prep squeegee, which actually works pretty well. Not so great on curved glass. You got to really like kind of push on the top and bottom if you want to do like an auto window or something, but it does work. It works pretty decent on flat glass. Covers a lot of ground. We've got a box of our steel wool scrub pads. We have an extra bulldozer down there, and we have an extra Titan. I guess this isn't an extra one. This is the only Titan I have now. I bought one of these when I first started tinting, and I used it exactly one time. And then, yeah, I lost it. So I had to, I don't know, decided to try it again later on. Again, honestly, I don't use it very often, but it's in there just in case I need it. And just a regular basic Craftsman socket set. It's got your Torx bits in there for removing rear view mirrors. And of course your Phillips and flathead. Don't use it a whole awful lot. Basic sizes, 10 mil, that's why I got it in there. Backwards and 13, you use that. Some wiper arms are 13 millimeter. Most of your interior stuff is going to be 10, and your Japanese car like Honda's, their wiper arms on the rear are usually going to be a 10 mil. So on hatchbacks, a lot of times I'll just pull those off and get them out of the way, especially if the car's new. It's super easy. Then you don't have to fight it trying to tuck your film all in there and all that stuff. So some of you guys are probably wondering why in the world I have this gigantic van for essentially a pack out roller kit. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Pretty much I need space for my project platforms, ladders and stuff. I got to get them in here. It got too much for the 4Runner. If you had to, like a big job like tomorrow, I have to go tint an entire commercial building over the course of the next couple days, and there's just no way I'd be able to have that much material plus tools plus the step stools and stuff that I'll need plus towels. So yeah, obviously if you caught any of my other videos, you know I'm running a Sun Distributing, aka tintkeg.com tint keg, dual sprayers. Tomorrow I'm gonna run one. For the rest of the week I'm gonna run one sprayer because I'm gonna be moving from like office to office to office, and it's gonna suck dragging 2 hoses. So I'd almost consider running a spray bottle, but I'm just not ready for that. I don't like sprayers, quite frankly. So that's where this little guy will come in. So once we get all of our stuff situated, we will throw this in here, throw this one back on, throw everything like this, and then we'll just sit our keg in there, and then we'll wheel this around, hopefully from office to office, and we'll have our keg with us, and then we can just throw our hose back in there, because we're gonna have to work around people, and It's, I don't know. I'm not super thrilled about it. The job sounded a lot better when I first quoted it out, and then now, this time to do it, it's like, man. But that's okay. You live and learn. So running our sprayer, what else we got? So one other reason I grabbed a van, ordered a van, was because it's basically a rolling billboard. You know, you letter it up or whatever. It's got a lot more surface area. Being a high top, sticks out more than the 4Runner does. So that's really, I mean, that's a big part of why I won't maximize this space. I got more stuff I want to do to it. I've talked about it in some of the other videos. I wanted to have everything lined up and ready to go, so when this thing came in, all I had to do was just boom, 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 and everything would be, you know, bed lined, insulated. I want to do some walls, mainly for sound and temperature stability. So, because I'm up here in Ohio, so if it's really cold, you know, your van may be warm, and then you may go to a job, and by the time you get there, your stuff's froze because, you know, the heat's up front, and then, you know, what's the temperature in the back of the box going to be? If your solution freezes, that's not good. So mainly want to insulate it for, like I said, sound and temperature stability, and then put some walls up again, so you're not sitting there looking at insulation. Nothing crazy. It's not going to be one of them DIY van life camper builds or any of that stuff, but yeah, then we'll have the advantage of having the extra logo space and whatnot outside. And so there you guys have it. That's my 23 version 2.0 mobile setup. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.